Hello, my people. Good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for tuning in every single day to listen to me on Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ujola for Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode, I want us to talk about beliefs, all right? Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. Beliefs are like software. You can update them anytime. Beliefs are like software. You can update them anytime. See, most people walk around with outdated beliefs the same way someone walks around with a phone that freezes every few minutes. The apps crash, the battery drains too fast, the performance is slow, the screen sticks, and yet, instead of updating the system, they just keep adjusting their expectations downward. You've seen it in others. You've felt it in yourself. I guess this is just how I am. I guess this is all I can do. I guess life isn't for people like me. I guess my story is already written. No, it's not. Your story is coded by your beliefs. Your beliefs can change. And if they can change, your life and your story can change too. So today, I want to walk you through this idea with the kind of clarity that opens the inner doors of your mind. Number one, your beliefs are programs running in the background. Every system has software. Your mind is no different. But the tricky part is this. Most of your beliefs were not chosen by you. They were inherited. You picked up ideas from childhood environments, religious influences, family conflicts, repeated disappointments, cultural expectations, school experiences, early mistakes, parental influence, significant emotional events, comparison, fear, people who were hurting and passed their hurt to you. Some of those beliefs were useful. Some protected you. Some helped you survive certain difficult seasons. But many of them are now outdated. They worked for an old version of you, not the current or future version. And this is where many people get stuck, right? They keep trying to build a new life with old mental software. You cannot run a modern life on ancient code. Your beliefs decide how fast you can move, how far you go, and how much possibility you allow. And if your inner software is old, everything will lag. Here's the thing. Outdated beliefs run until you replace them. Your mind doesn't delete beliefs automatically, okay? If you hold a belief long enough, your brain begins to treat them as a law, even if it is wrong. Let's say you carry a belief like, I'm not good enough. That belief will edit your confidence, limit your risk-taking, shrink your courage, weaken your voice, sabotage your relationships, reduce your imagination, distort your interpretation of opportunities. And you might think these reactions are just who you are, but they are not. They are simply the result of a belief that has been running the show longer than it should. Beliefs don't need to be true to control you. They just need to be repeated. So if you've been repeating something harmful, even quietly, even silently, even subconsciously, your mind will build your life around that belief. So here's the gift, all right? You can update it anytime, any day, any moment. You can update it. With one decision, one new truth, one new moment of clarity, you can interrupt a belief that has shaped your life for decades. You cannot update your software, especially the software you don't even know is outdated. That is why belief updates start with awareness. You cannot replace a belief you have not identified. So let me ask you this. What belief is weighing you down right now? What thought keeps replaying in the background of your life? What idea from your past is still setting limits on your future? Is it the belief that you are too late, too damaged, too unprepared, too unimportant, too ordinary, too far behind, too flawed, too inexperienced, too unlucky? These are not facts, all right? They are old files. And the moment you choose or you expose them to daylight, you weaken their hold. Awareness is the first step of every shift, because once you see the belief clearly, it stops operating silently. Silent beliefs are dangerous, right? Because they work without resistance. Exposed beliefs, on the other hand, can be confronted. So ask yourself honestly, What belief right now is shaping my decisions? What belief right now is shaping my confidence? What belief right now is shaping my relationships? What belief right now is shaping my goals? Write it down. Say it out loud if you must. Bring it to the surface. Once it is visible, it becomes editable. See, many people hesitate to update their beliefs because they think their past disqualifies them. They feel their history contradicts the new belief they want, but your past is not a judge. It's just a record. It is an archive. It's a record of what you used to be. So if your past had the authority to decide your future, nobody will grow, nobody would heal, nobody would improve, nobody would rise. Growth means giving yourself permission to believe beyond your old experiences. You can believe you're capable even if you've failed many times. You can believe you're worthy even if you've been overlooked many times. You can believe in new possibilities even if your past is filled with setbacks. You can believe you can change even if you've repeated the same pattern for years. Your belief does not need evidence from your past. It only needs direction. Your job is to choose what you want to believe going forward, and you will discover that your brain will adapt. Think of a belief like a mental file. All right, because updating a belief starts with a simple replacement thought. If you want to update it, for example, you overwrite it with a new software, not by force, not by guilt, not by frustration, but by repetition. If the old belief says, I'm always behind, the new belief might sound something like, I'm growing at the pace that matches my path. You see, if the old belief says, I don't have what it takes, the new belief might be, I can learn whatever I need. If the old belief says, I always fail, the new belief might be, every attempt trains me to be better. If the old belief says, I am alone, the new belief might be, I am supported in ways I have not yet seen. This is not positive thinking, okay? It is mental renovation. You are choosing new thoughts that align with the person you are becoming, not the person you used to be, but the person you are becoming. And here's the key. A belief becomes real through consistency, not intensity. Consistency. You don't need a dramatic breakthrough like thunder flashing all across the sky. You need daily reinforcement, little updates here and there, small reminders here and there, tiny rewrites here and there, day after day, weeks upon week, consistently. And here is what happens when your internal software changes. Number one, you think clearer. Confusion fades, direction sharpens, you act bolder, courage increases, hesitation shrinks, you interpret life differently. What used to feel like rejection now feels like redirection. What used to feel like punishment now feels like training. Your standards rise. What you accept changes. What you tolerate changes. You take responsibility, not in shame, but in empowerment. I can influence my outcome, you say to yourself, and that becomes your default. You gain new possibilities, not because the world changed, but because your lens changed. Just like a phone performs better after a system update, your mind performs better after a belief update. Your energy increases, your resilience strengthens, your problem solving improves, your creativity expands. Your discipline deepens. You begin operating from a higher internal code. See, no belief is permanent unless you protect it. Many people defend harmful beliefs unconsciously. They say things like, that is just how we are in our family. I don't have the kind of luck. Big dreams are not for people like me. I'm not smart enough. I'm not gifted. I'm not capable of change. See, these statements are not truth. They are protection of outdated software. But here's the liberating truth. If you learned a belief, you can unlearn it. If you absorbed a belief, you can release it. If you adopted a belief, you can replace it. If you repeated a belief, you can rewrite it. Your mind is flexible. Your identity is expandable. Your future is editable. Nothing inside you is set in stone. Only set in thought. Do you understand me? And I know that the fastest way to replicate a thought, a new belief, is through action. You don't have to feel brave to act bravely. You don't have to feel ready to begin. You don't have to feel confidence to take a step forward. Beliefs are not permanent, my people. They are not permanent settings. They are mental programs. And like any program, some need updates, some need removal, some needs upgrades, some needs complete replacement. So today,